So let's talk about your artist brand. And I know what you might be thinking. Branding sounds so corporate, right? Like some kind of chore you have to do. Well, we're going to completely reframe that today. We're going to look at it as this incredible tool for, believe it or not, self-discovery and making a real connection.
Does this feel a little too real? You pour your heart and soul into your music, you do all the things you're supposed to do on social media, and the response is just nothing. It's one of the most soul-crushing feelings for an indie artist, and trust me, you are so not alone in this.
Okay, so let's think about your journey in two different ways. On one side, you've got Thomas Anderson. This is the artist who feels totally tracked by the rules, grinding away in a system that just doesn't make sense. But on the other side, you've got Neil, the visionary, the artist who learns the code, starts making their own rules, and actually shapes their reality. This whole explainer, it's about showing you exactly how to make that jump.
You know that feeling of being trapped? We're going to call it the artist's matrix. It's this whole world of oversaturated platforms, these mysterious algorithms. It's the thing that leaves you feeling totally burnt out and completely unheard. It honestly feels like you're playing a game that's rigged against you. And just like in the movie, this system has its agents. For you, the artist, these are the forces that keep you stuck. First up, the algorithm, right? It's always changing, and you can never quite figure out how to please it. Then there's the comparison trap you fall into every time you scroll. This leads to the burnout cycle of just churning out content, and of course the big one, that obsession with the follower count.
So, here we are. It's decision time. You can take the blue pill, keep doing what you're doing, playing by the old rules, and just kind of hoping things magically change. Or you can take the red pill. You can unplug from that whole system and embrace a totally new way of thinking about your art, your career, and who you are.
Taking that red pill starts by completely redefining one single word: branding. Seriously, forget all the corporate nonsense you've heard. This has absolutely nothing to do with selling out. For an artist, branding is simply your emotional identity. It's the core story that you're telling and the specific feeling you give people. That's it.
And this right here, this is so important. A great song, that might get you a stream, but a great story, that gets you a fan for life. A strong brand builds this connection that goes way deeper than just one track on some random playlist. It's what turns people who just casually listen into a real community.
So, how do we actually do this? Well, this is where the training montage begins. You know how Neo had to figure out who he really was to unlock his power? It's the same thing for you. You have to learn the fundamental code of who you are as an artist.
Let's start with the first piece of your code, your origin story. And I'm serious. Take a second and really think about this. What were the key moments that got you here? What was the thing that first lit that fire inside you? That story, that narrative, that's the absolute foundation of your brand.
Okay, next up, let's do a little personality check. This is a really cool exercise. If your music, your art, your entire presence was a person, how would you describe them? Are they sincere and chill? Are they rebellious and exciting? Maybe sophisticated and a little mysterious? Personifying your brand like this is the secret to creating a consistent voice.
And here are a few of the main personality types to get you started. Just think about which one really fits. Are you sincere, like a really heartfelt folk singer? Exciting, like a high-energy rock band? Maybe you're competent, just a master of your craft? Or sophisticated and elegant? Or maybe just rugged and raw? The most important thing is to pick the one that feels genuinely like you.
So once you've done that internal work and you know your code, it's time for the fun part, building your world. This is where we take that identity, your story, your personality, and translate it into this consistent, compelling online presence that people can actually step into and experience.
Here's a super simple, actionable checklist to make that happen. Because consistency, well, it's everything. It builds recognition, it builds trust. So, ask yourself, does your profile photo reflect your brand's personality? Do your colors and your fonts feel like they all belong together everywhere you post? And maybe most importantly, is the tone of voice you use in your captions and messages always on brand?
And look, the good news is you don't have to be a tech wizard or have a huge budget to do this. There are so many amazing tools out there to help you build your world. You can use something like Canva for great-looking graphics, Buffer to schedule your posts, apps like InShot for quick video edits, Eventbrite for your live shows, and a simple site from Yola or WordPress to be your home base online.
Oh, and here is a little pro tip for you, and this is a game changer. It'll save you so much time and make your content look way better. When you're recording something, shoot your main video horizontally, for YouTube, but then just set up your phone as a second camera to capture a vertical version at the exact same time. Boom! You've got content for Reels, Shorts, and Stories all in one go. All right, you've learned the code, you've started building your world. This final step, it's really the most important mindset shift of all. It's about realizing that this was never just about mastering the code of social media. It's about using all this stuff to create a genuine human connection.
This chart here, this pretty much shows the whole game plan. It's a simple funnel. First, people discover you. Then you engage with them in a real, authentic way. And that engagement is what builds true, lasting loyalty. See, you're not just chasing followers anymore. You're building a community, a real fan base that feels more like family.
And please, whatever you do, burn this next sentence into your brain. Let this be your mantra. Your worth as an artist, your creativity, the impact you have on people, none of that is measured by a number on a streaming platform. Your real worth comes from your story and the connections that you build.
Because at the end of the day, this is the one truth you have to hold on to. The algorithm, the follower counts, all the industry trends, that is all just the matrix. It's a system designed for external validation. It cannot and will not ever tell you who you are. Your identity, your real power, that comes from inside you. So, there you have it. The blueprint is laid out. You see the way to go from being Thomas Anderson to being Neo, from feeling trapped by the system to becoming the one who actually shapes your own reality. The path is clear. So the only question left is, are you ready to walk it?